society or nation as it progresses through the ladder of development, and we require power for the movement of vehicles and irrigation for better farming, etc. In fact, every element of our life is increasingly going to become energy intensive as we are mainly depending on non-renewable sources like gas, oil, coal, etc. and on renewable sources like solar, wind, tidal, etc. The nation had definitely potential towards these power plants, but despite of all their advantages, they are not stable and excessively depend on climatic conditions. Coming to the solar, it requires special materials for the mirrors, and demand is the highest when least is available, and large amount of land for small generators is required. Coming to the gas or oil, it is very expensive for energy generation sources and large price swings with the supply and demand, and it is limitedly available. Coming to the coal, if we produce coal of 2.5 sulfur, it releases 9 tons of carbon dioxide and 120 kg of sulfur dioxide, and it is significant contribution to air pollution. It is extensive transportation is required. Global warming leads to acid rains. Coming to the wind, it is limited to windy area. Small generators need many towers, and it is highly climatic dependent. So what's the best alternative? It's none other than nuclear energy. Additionally, this nuclear energy has some more unique striking qualities and advantages like low electricity cost, no greenhouse gas emissions, power production in all climatic conditions, reliability, low fuel cost, rapid development in industrial and agricultural fields, abundant sources of fuel, eco-friendly and low electricity cost. To put the things in perspective, imagine the power produced by 10,000 tons of coal is equal to the 500 kg of uranium, which is equal to the 62.5 kg of thorium. And there are 441 nuclear power plants operating in 31 countries. So by 2030, the requirement for power is doubled by 2030. If that is going to be true, then no fossil fuels that are popular today can serve the purpose. So at that time, at the juncture of acute demand, the one and only nuclear power can fulfill the energy requirements of the world. So now let me explain you about the radioisotopes. These radioisotopes can be produced in reactors by exposing suitable target materials to the neutron flux for an appropriate time. Now let me explain you about the applications of these radioisotopes in agriculture. Better yield of milk from cows and more number of eggs from hens can be obtained by mixing these radioisotopes in their food. And this we can see the types of isotopes which have rich medicinal value, such as chromium 51. It is used to label the red blood cells and quantify the gastrointestinal protein loss. Coming to the erbium 169, it is used for relieving arthritis pain in synovial joints. Terbium 169, it is used for cerebrospinal fluid, which studies in brain. Iodine 123, it is increasingly used for the diagnosis of thyroid function. And coming to the oxygen 15, it is used for studying brain physiology and pathology. And coming to fluorine 18, it is used for detection of cancers and monitoring progress in their treatment. And copper 64, it is used to study genetic diseases affecting copper metabolism. And coming to the cobalt 60, it is extensively used in sterilization. And xenon 133, it is used for pulmonary ventilation studies, etc. Now, this nuclear energy can be obtained by two ways of nuclear reactions, such as nuclear fusion and nuclear fission. Fusion is that it takes place at stars, which require 80 into 10 power 6 Kelvin gas temperature, which is impossible on our planet. Coming to the fission, it is the division of compound nucleus into two equal halves and releasing enormous amount of energy. If this process continues, the number of neutrons multiplies, producing enormous amount of energy, which leads to destruction. This uncontrolled reaction can be controlled by using this nuclear reactor. Now let me explain you about the nuclear reactors. First, here the feed water from the feed water heaters enters this pressure vessel through the nozzles. Again, the water at 75 atmosphere will boil at 285 degrees Celsius, which converts into steam. And this steam rotates the high pressure turbines and low pressure turbines, which in turn produces electricity here. This steam fed into the condenser and converted into a cool water by a coolant. The feed water and the cold water combiningly fed into this preheater. Again, the hot water, which is already present, again pumps through the nozzles to the reactor pressure vessel. Now let me explain you about the safety measures. Some people have common misconceptions about radiation leakage and its consequences, but our India is not on the line of the dangerous seismic wave region. In case any radiation leakage occurs, the there are some special receptors to detect these radiations, and water through the special pumping system. I'll operate that. Water through the special pumping systems onto the reactor core will absorb these radiations, and this irradiated water can be pumped to the sunflower and mushroom fields. So these sunflowers can tolerate high levels of heavy metals and also heavy toxic chemicals. These are referred as hypoaccumulators. So the best plant used in phytoremediation process is that plants having hair crop characteristics like tall, easy to harvest, etc. These sunflowers not only uptake the unwanted materials, but also it limits the movement of the materials. So it has proved that sunflower absorbs 95% of radiation, which is very useful. And so finally I want to conclude that ever increasing demand for the power can be easily achieved by our nuclear energy. Bountiful sources of energy which can be produced at any time, anywhere, in any climatic conditions is our nuclear power. So this nuclear power limits the pollution to the large extent. Thank you for giving me this wonderful opportunity.
What's your name?
V. Himabindu.
Himabindu? You are from which school?
Keshav Reddy Concept School.
Where is that?
Tandrapadu.
Kannur. Okay, very good. What's your ambition?
My ambition is to become a doctor.
Doctor. Very good, very good. Wonderful explanation.